miss.
Not all knockouts make the front page, but some of the craziest ones leave jaws on the floor without ever getting the spotlight they deserve. Today, we're diving into the type of knockouts that make you hit rewind and think, wait, did that really just happen? From right overhand to flying knees, these are the knockouts you missed. Cro Cop was a man feared for his devastating head kicks that struck fear into opponents long before they entered the cage. At UFC 70, Cro Cop faced Gabriel Gonzaga. Cro Cop was the heavy favorite, expected to deliver yet another head kick finish. In a twist of fate, it was Gonzaga who unleashed a thunderous head kick that left Cro Cop crumpled on the mat. The master of head kicks was defeated by his own signature weapon.
Look at this! Boom! On the button! Complete! Total shock!
Sam Stout and Yves Edwards stepped into the octagon at UFC 131. Both known for their technical striking and ability to trade blows with precision. Stout, nicknamed Hands of Stone, while Edwards had built a reputation as a crafty veteran with lightning-fast hands. What unfolded was a masterclass in timing. As Edwards moved in, Stout unleashed a perfectly placed left hook that landed flush on the chin, instantly sending Edwards crashing to the canvas.
Unbelievable! Huge knockout! Let's see this again. Yves lands, and then, wow.
It's the left hook he loves.
And it's not just the knockout punch, but Yves' head bouncing off the ground as he got knocked out. Look at this. He goes out, and his head bounces.
At UFC on Fuel TV 6, Cung, a martial artist with a flair for the dramatic and a successful career as an actor, known for bringing Hollywood-level excitement into the cage, faced the experienced Rich Franklin in what many expected to be a competitive matchup. In the first round, Lil unleashed a picture-perfect right hand that connected flush on Franklin's jaw, sending him crashing to the canvas.
He came forward with a kick, and boom!
Beal wasn't the biggest name heading into UFC 172, but the underdog was quickly making waves with his relentless drive and fearless striking. Facing Patrick Williams, Beal saw his opportunity to make a statement, and he delivered in spectacular fashion. In the second round, as Williams moved forward, Beal launched a perfectly timed flying knee that connected with pinpoint accuracy, dropping his opponent instantly.
Look at this. Launched himself and is just absolutely devastating with that flying knee. Perfectly timed, perfectly placed. I mean, that's one of the best flying knees I've ever seen.
Paul Daley is no stranger to delivering highlight finishes, and at Bellator 170, facing Brennan Ward, the fight was pure chaos from the start, with both men throwing heavy shots and looking for an early finish. As Daly tried to escape from the clinch with a spinning elbow, he launched a vicious flying knee that connected with terrifying precision.
Spinning elbow cut.
Oh! But it got him backing up as soon as he got that space.
At UFC on Fox 14, Amirkhani stepped into the UFC octagon for the first time facing Andy Ogle. He was relatively unknown to the wider MMA audience. But in just 8 seconds, he changed all that, launching himself forward with a perfectly executed flying knee right out of it.
Far more. Here's a beautiful flying knee to the body. I mean, and that certainly stunned Andy Ogle. Afterwards, he followed up with a big uppercut.
On UFC Fight Night 110, Ross Pearson faced Stud Dan Hooker. As Pearson pressed forward, looking to impose his experience, Hooker unleashed a devastating counter knee that connected squarely on Pearson's chin.
There it is! Dan Hooker! Knockout victory! Beautiful, emphatic.
Michael Venom Page, aka MVP, entered at Bellator 221 as an undefeated phenom known for his flashy striking, facing Douglas Lima, former Bellator welterweight champion. In the second round, Lima saw his opening and turned the tide with a perfectly timed leg sweep that sent Page crashing to the canvas. As MVP tried to recover, Lima delivered a thunderous punch that landed flush, rendering Page unconscious. These fights remind us why mixed martial arts is the ultimate proving ground for combat athletes. Each of these knockouts showcases a different level of skill, timing, and raw power, leaving us all in awe.